Today is January 10th, 2013, the beginning of a new year and a cloudy day. I typically like to read creepypasta and listen to dark music at night, but it is dark enough today to read them in the day and still get that creeped out feeling. You know, the feeling that we all get while reading a particularly well written story. The feeling that someone or something is in your home, stalking, waiting around any corner, waiting and watching, just ready to get you. Even if you're one of those people that say, I'm just desensitized to these stories, you know the feeling. Everyone gets it once in a while, just some more than others. It's a strange and addicting sort of feeling. While it's happening, it feels terrible, like you know you're going to die. Yet, we always try to replicate it by reading more stories. I've been reading quite a few creepypasta today, mostly video game pastas and a few other random ones to get that feeling. They are mainly the typical cliches that you always see in a creepypasta. Empty bleeding eye sockets, used video games doing things they aren't supposed to do, and use of a word hyper-realistic. These stories are just boring, cliche, and not really worth reading. They are the type that do give you the freaked out feeling, but more of just a slight laugh at how bad they are, as opposed to an attempt at being scary. Shortly following reading some creepypasta, it leaves me with a feeling of, oh come on, I could do better than that. I opened up OpenOffice, a free Microsoft Office clone, to start writing. Of course, like most times I've tried writing these things, I get an immediate writer's block. Great, I thought. Maybe I can't do any better. I removed myself from the computer to do other things such as laundry, cleaning around the house, and to clean my pet rat's cage. I tend to think of better rhetoric while doing mindless activities more efficiently than if I'm just sitting and actually trying to write. Unfortunately, this time it didn't help. I did my laundry, cleaned up around the house a bit, and brought my rat's cage downstairs to change the bedding. I took my rat out of his cage and placed him on the countertop and assumed my regular position on a chair with a laptop in front of me. I just need to read one more well-written creepypasta to get myself motivated. I went to the site navigation menu and navigated to the story's beginning with the letter G, the first letter of my name. It was an admittedly goofy tactic to look for a story that shares the same name as you, but I was out of ideas and I decided to give it a go. And after scrolling down the list for a few seconds, I noticed something peculiar. There was a creepypasta in the list titled Gray's Creepypasta, and I thought to myself, strange, I don't remember writing this. Based on the terrible title, I could only assume that it was a bad creepypasta that I wrote when I was younger, but just didn't remember writing. I clicked on the title with curiosity, expecting to read some poorly written story about dead bodies and blood and guts. It read as follows. Sitting, watching, but mostly waiting for the moment you turn your head, I know everything. I am merely a shadow of you. I can see you. You look ever so normal in your grey jacket and black pants rolled up to the end of your Doc Martens. I like your rat, scurrying around the countertop. I like everything about you. You were never very nice to me though, always focusing on my imperfections and ugly qualities. I wish you would just see me and not only see the things you like about me. I am sad, ever so sad. Now write, don't look back, just write. This isn't a joke. Don't look behind you. You will regret it if you look back and don't write. I am writing this now and it seems too real. I can feel a presence in the room with me and a shallow, quiet breathing from somewhere behind me. My rat now stands motionless at the end of the countertop, staring at the corner of the room like he does when I get up and walk away from him. I have no idea what to do. I have never been so terrified in all of my life. I'm trying so hard not to look back. I know he's right behind me, watching me write. That creepy feeling, the one that happens late at night after reading scary stories. It's back again. Alright guys, well that was a creepypasta reading of a story called That Creepy Feeling. Now, I wasn't sure what to make of this one as I was reading through it. It sort of seemed like it wasn't going anywhere, but then at the end it sort of had that twist where the guy starts reading the story and realises that there is a sort of presence or a sort of spirit behind him that has written to him, communicated to him through the creepypasta website, and is now telling him to write and not look back. And I kind of feel that was built up quite nicely and was quite effective. It's definitely not one of the scariest creepypastas I've ever read, but you know, I did enjoy the kind of originality there. I think like it kind of pulled a trick on the reader, so I appreciate it for that. Of course, it's always hit and miss with our creepypasta readings. I tend to just pick one at random that sort of sounds interesting at a first glance, and then just read it and see where it goes. So this one was not the best, but I did enjoy reading it today, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, of course, remember, for more creepypasta readings and other horror-related videos, remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss those kind of videos. And of course, give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Perhaps leave me a comment down below as well. But until next time, I shall see you all on the next video.